Today is Tuesday, January 19th, or it's Wednesday, January 20th. Go into Canvas, open up our class, Intro to Computer Science. I want you to make sure you go into Modules, and you will notice in week 3 the assignment 119 and 120. We can work on the 21st. So I'm going to click on that and you will see my template. It has the dates. What are we going to do? We're going to learn how to add an image to your web page. So the state standard, we're going to utilize a problem-solving approach to develop a solution using technology. I am going to show you how to add pictures 2 different ways. You will be successful if you add an image from the internet to your web page, and then you will be successful if you add an image from your Google Photo account. So you can see in the learning target, we're going to learn a couple HTML tags, which is Img, and then we also have to add the src attribute. So for our lesson agenda, what we're going to learn, and I'm going to show you, is the Img. Okay, to insert images in an HTML page, you're going to use Img Tags. It's an empty tag containing only attributes since the closing tag is not required. Just keep in mind that you use the Img tag inside the body and the closing body tag. Images are not technically inserted into a web page. Images are linked to web page. The Img tag creates a holding space for the referenced image. So today we're going to use Img and the src. src is a specific, or specifies the path to the image. Okay, so how or what are we going to do? So the lesson activities and the assignment. So first, you were to get a CodePen account. And today, I have a different template. So I want you to click on this link if you have the CodePen account. When you click on it, you will then need to select Fork at the bottom. When you do your work, you should separate your tabs. So here is the template. I am going to pull that template out and put it side by side to the directions. So I definitely think you can have 2 things open on your Chromebook. So here we have the directions, and here I have the template. So it tells you what to do while you're over here doing it. Okay, so this is a template. It has my name on it, so you're not going to be able to actually keep it. So in order for you to copy this template, you are going to click on Fork right down here on the bottom right. What will happen, it will reopen, and you will then see your name. You should see your name, and then you hit save. Okay? So I'm going to put teacher video example. All right? And I'm going to hit save again. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to use this box, the HTML. I have already put in the heading for the internet image, and we're going to put that image right here. Okay, So let me also tell you that under the assignment, I have a step-by-step Google slide. I also have it in Spanish. So go ahead and click on that step-by-step Google slide. This will show you exactly how to do this. It gives you all the information that I just spoke about, telling you what is the state standard, what the template is, all that good stuff. Okay? So, exactly. What are we doing today? We're going to add 2 pictures. We're going to add a picture from the internet, and then we're going to add it from Google. So let's go with the first. Okay? So we've already clicked on the template and made the copy. So here I am. I'm going to go to this slide number 5. It says step 1. It says to open a new tab, and then I am going to type in inauguration. I want you to try to spell that. I did not spell it correctly. Type in inauguration, and then go to images. I want you to add a photograph about the 2021 inauguration. So what you can do is you can scroll down and look. You can decide which picture you want and click on the picture. So click on that thumbnail. Then the picture will get big. Okay? So then you're going to right-click the mouse over the picture and click on Copy Image Address. All right, so that's exactly what it just said. The directions, step by step, were to get a new tab, type in inauguration, select images, and click on a thumbnail to make it bigger. Okay? I also then have the next slide. Right-click the mouse on the larger image and select Copy Image Address. So here we are. We're going to go back to CodePen, and we're going to use that Img. And then we're going to add space between the side arrow, and we're going to add the src equals quotation, quotation. And once we do that, we're going to put that URL inside those 2 quotes. So watch this. If I can get out of this. All right. So here I have CodePen. So I am going to go underneath the heading that says Internet Image. I am going to type in crocodile, Img crocodile. I am then going to put my cursor right after the G and hit the space bar. I am then going to type the attribute, which is src equals, and add the quotation, which will give me the other quotation. You'll see it. Try that. And once you do that, then I'm going to right-click my mouse and I'm going to paste, and it's going to put that URL in there. And voila, look at that. Then the picture comes up. Now this is a pretty big picture. So I'm going to show you how to make it smaller. But you just learned how to put an image from the internet into your web page. So since this is so big, and on your directions, if you go to and through that Google slide that I made, it talks about how to make it smaller. And to make it smaller, we're going to add with equals and add a number. So in between the quotation and that arrow, I'm going to put my cursor. I'm going to hit the space bar and I'm going to type with. And then I'm going to put equals. And you can guess, I put 200 and it was really little. So then I went back and I put 400. I would like you to do either 200 or 400. You are only going to change the width. You are not going to change the width and the height. Now I want you to save it. And look at that. You have the internet image and you have the image. So now we're going to save it. We're going to move on and we're going to go do my image from Google Photos. So in this HTML, you're going to want to do the same thing. You're going to type crocodile, Img crocodile, and then put the cursor inside the G in that crocodile, hit space, and type src equals, and then quotation. So now we're ready. We're ready to go get our image address off of our Google. So we are all set up, okay? So now I would probably go into a new tab and go into your Google Photos. If you do not have your two images in your Google Photos, you will have to go back and do that. So right here, I'm getting into my Google Photo account. I'm going to click on my album. And then find my selfies and click on that. You were to have two pictures. So I want you to decide which picture you want to put in. You need to click on one of them and make it bigger. Then you can right-click the mouse and select Copy Image Address. Then go back to Code Pen and paste the URL. And there is my picture. It's huge. So we are going to make it smaller, okay? By going into the quote and that arrow, make space, type in with equals, and I'm going to put 200. And now it's smaller. Okay? So this is really what you're going to do if you were to make a web page. You would probably get photos from either the internet or from your own source, which you would use Google Photos. So now we're going to turn this in. Okay, I want you to hit save. Then I want you to click on that URL. And when you click on it, I click on it a couple times. I highlight it. I then right click and I copy. So then you're going to open up Canvas and you're going to submit the URL for the assignment. And that is all we're going to do today. So you're going to go into Canvas. You want to go into Modules. You want to go to today's lesson, which is 119.20. to 121, click on that. I'm going to the student view so you can see. So I would click Submit Assignment, and then you have the website URL. So you want to paste the URL, and then you hit Submit, and you are done. If you have any questions, I would go back and re-watch this and maybe pause it. Good luck!